Greetings. Introducing Voices of Festival, a brand new podcast series from the International African Arts Festival, created to keep you connected as we count down to our 55th year of culture, creativity, and community. Each week, hear directly from the artists, dancers, musicians, vendors, and community members who make this festival an unforgettable experience. Tune in every Thursday at 8 p.m. on YouTube for Voices of Festival. Celebrate the culture, feel the rhythm, be part of the journey. Salaam alaikum, Habari Gani, Akwaba, Hotep. It is a pleasure to have you here with us on another edition of Voices of Festival. I'm joined by my co-host, Sakeenh Nzinga Kinard. Welcome again.
Peace, 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 everyone. Welcome. We have a great show for you today.
Yes, we do. And in fact, Sakeenh, a question for you. Can you cook?
Of course.
Of course?
Yes.
All right, well, let me up the question. Can you burn?
I can burn with seasoning.
Hello. All right. Well, listen, you're in good company tonight because we have three guests who are participating in an event entitled Brothers Who Burn, sponsored by the International African Arts Festival. But before we go on, because I'm learning this whole culture of podcast stuff, what is critically important for the folks that are viewing us, what is it that they need to do? Because if they're old like me, they might forget.
They need to like, they need to comment, and they need to subscribe. Please.
Yes, please.
We're working on building our numbers. And if you really love this, if you really love festival, let's build. Like us, comment, share it, and subscribe. Thank you.
Okay. We have to up these numbers, folks. We're just getting started, but our numbers are picking up nicely. But more importantly, we're producing some good stuff that you ought to be sharing with your friends and family. So let's begin. Let's welcome in Mike Rosenberry, who, when I asked Mike what did he want to be introduced as, he said nothing, just Mike. But then he was holding his baby in his arms. So really, his most important title is Baba or Father tonight. We're also joined by Chris Alexander, filmmaker and founder of Black Arts Network. And then finally, chair of the International African Arts Festival, Dr. Sakeenh Shabaka. Welcome all to Voices of Festival.
Thank you. Sante Sana.
Yes, good to have you.
Yes, welcome, brother.
Let's begin with you. The background, how did this event come into being?
Well, I can say that we've been doing this event off and on for about 15, 20 years. We hadn't done it since COVID for obvious reasons, but we've done some major ones, and one was with Sister Sophia Bandele, in which she did a Ida B. Wells production in conjunction with the event. And we always have live entertainment and live music, which we'll have this time. And, it's a fundraiser, but it's also a time for the festival family to get together, mingle, and enjoy themselves and have great food by the brothers.
All right. Before we get deep into this and forget the key information, where and when?
Okay. Where? Restoration Plaza, 1368 Fulton Street, in the basement community room, which is, if you go to Restoration, our office is in 1360. Billie Holiday Theater is in 1368. So the event will take place in the Billie Holiday Theater building in the basement, which is a large community room. And we need people to buy tickets now because they're moving, but also to give us a sense of what's going on and how we doing with this promotion. And so, again, that's 1368 Fulton Street, the basement community room. When?
Okay.
November 16th, Sunday, November 16th. That's one Sunday from this Sunday. Okay.
And the time, 3 p.m., right?
3 to 7 p.m.
Okay,
3 p.m. to 7
And,
p.m.
Baba Shagun, how much are the tickets and where can they purchase them from?
Okay, so I hope we can put the flyer up, but they can go to the website and they can purchase a ticket via Eventbrite, or they can call the numbers on the flyer for hard copies and pick up tickets and make arrangements to get tickets from myself or Debbie.
Okay. And how much are the tickets?
They're $55. That covers admission, entertainment, and meals.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so is
now,
this all you can eat?
It'll probably be all you can eat because, the brothers are throwing down and they bring a lot of food for a lot of people. So, we'll probably allow to go packages after everybody has eaten. But it will be a sampling of different foods. And it's about 15 brothers. So just let me give you an example of this. I was just in South Africa, and there's a show that I go to in Cape Town with my group, and they have entertainment, and they have 15 different dishes. Okay, and you get a sample of each one. So you get little bits of each one. You don't get a meal. So the brothers are cooking for a lot of people, but they're giving you samples of each meal. Now you can't eat all the food that you're gonna see, so don't try. Just get a sample, and then you can make arrangements with the brothers for another special dish.
let me find out from Mike and Chris. How did Sakeenh rope you all into this? Mike?
It asked me, and I agreed to.
Well, that was real straightforward. Why would Sakeenh ask you? Had he had your cooking already?
No, but Debbie had out cooking before, so she probably most likely told him about it.
Okay, so Debbie's your agent. All right. And Chris, how did you find time from your filmmaking to get involved? I think you're on mute, Chris. There we go. Okay. Well, what happened? We had you, then we lost you, Chris. Yeah, you're still on mute. Can you hear me? You're on mute, Chris. Oh boy, you're still on mute. Oh boy. All right, let's see if our producer can help get you hooked up in here. Mike, let's continue on with you then. What is it that you intend to bring for this auspicious occasion? And you're on mute, Mike. Now you're off camera.
Well, let me just say that
yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Hold on, Sakeenh. Go ahead, Mike. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Oh, something must have dropped because it went blurry and then it came back on. See me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Okay, let's see if we can get everybody back up to speed now.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Chris.
Very good. Oh yeah, so just to answer your question, Dr. Shabaka had inquired as to whether I was interested after we had a filming session together, him and Miss Brenda Brunson. and I was more than happy to participate. I first, as I mentioned to Dr. Shabaka, inquired with my wife as to all the power dishes that I make. Do they make her frown? And she said no. So I said, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to contribute.
So, of all the power dishes that you create, which one are you going to share with the visitors?
Salmon, a salad, a mixed salad, and I'll probably bring some additional desserts just to round it out. Some of them may make it inside the community center. Some may stay in the trunk of my car. I got to work that out.
Oh boy! I hear you.
I
Have
think
you
you
done
should
one of these
bring.
before? I'm sorry,
I,
Sakeenh. Have you done one of these before?
With IAA Festival.
Yes, or anywhere.
Yes, previously I have. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Sakeenh, go right ahead.
I'm just excited. I'm excited. I love for men to cook for me, and I'm loving that it's going to be 15 different dishes, all male chefs. What
Yes.
what kind of foods can we expect, Baba Shagun, in terms of genres? Like,
Well, you're gonna
are we
have
talking about barbecue, Southern food, or is it coming from
uh,
a particular country? We doing jerk chicken? What are we doing?
well, let me run the list down. We're gonna have green and fruit salad. We're gonna have turkey sauce and eggplant, salmon, macaroni cheese, fried chicken, salmon and rice, potato salad and fish, lasagna,
All right now.
uh, uh, with turkey sauce. So, then we're gonna have, of course, cakes, cornbread, rolls, uh,
Okay,
and drinks, and desserts.
okay.
That
So,
sounds
full
very good.
course. Three. You could say 3 4 course meal.
I
All
wonder.
right.
I wonder if there's going to be a segment called "Brothers and Sisters Who Fast" before going to.
So, so
Yeah.
this would be our like pre Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving event.
You could say that. Yes.
Mhm. Now, Chris, you've had some connection to the festival. Tell us a bit about that.
Yes, well, Adeyemi, that connection originated with you. So, I had reached out to you and inquired about filming the festival because I do think it is a gem, not just for the borough of Brooklyn, but all of New York City and, frankly, the U.S. Right? It's unprecedented. I had gone for years prior to the pandemic, and I
Okay.
said, I'd like to go ahead and record your narrative, right? Not just you and Dr. Shabaka and his other leadership team, but also the attendees, the artists, and try to, as best I can, capture the energy and the ethos that is so positive from the event.
Mm-hmm. Do you like eating at the festival?
I mean, I like eating pretty much in and out the festival. Yes.
Segun,
Yes.
Tina raised the question with you about the variety, but what inspired the event?
Well, it's a opportunity again for us to raise some funds to bring the community together because a lot of people just think that festival is a one-time-a-year event, but we do events throughout the year. In fact, the following Thursday, we're going to be showing a film in the office, 2 films. One called Poto Mitan about Haitian women and how they are struggling and how they're called pillars of the global economy. And we're going to be showing a black classic. Uh, uh, what is it? Five on the black hand side. So we are
Mhm.
doing events regularly. We try to do at least one event a month in conjunction with the National Association of Kawaii Organizations, NACO, National Cheers, Dr. Karenga. So we try to do community educational programs throughout the year. And so this is just one of many that we try to do at least once a month.
Now, you mentioned somehow the 5 in there. Can you tell us a bit about the festival drive for 55?
Yes. What we are asking our festival family, 2,000 people, to give us $55, $1 for each year that we have been in existence. $1 for each year. And so we think that that's generous, simple task that almost anybody can do, because we're not asking, and although we take and we don't get big donors, we have a few big donors that give us thousands, but we want the masses, the people that come out every day, the thousands that come to festival every year, just 2,000 of them to give us $55 or a multiple of. We'll take a division of, but we want a multiple of. You know, we want you to geometrically increase that. But, you know, so 55, 110, 550, 5,500. People, you know, people come out to festival, they have that kind of money, some of them, and they need to share it, you know. We've been given to these other institutions that don't necessarily have our best interests at heart because we have to. But festival does. And so we asking people to support us because we are an institution that's community-based and that has been, you know, trying to bring the best of African culture and arts to our community. And remember, the festival is a free event. We can only take donations. So a lot of people think all those people out there, all of them giving us the $5, $10 we ask for. No, we get about $1 or $2 from each person on average out there. It's hard to believe, but I'm giving you the math. We get about $1 to $2 from those, on average, from those thousands of people that come out every year.
Well,
Sakeenh, I'm sorry.
let me just
Go ahead.
rear end what Baba Shagun was saying. I want to bring back Osei's idea about raising money for the 55, the pledges. His idea was, if you don't give 55, then you find 50 people that will give $5.55, and you know, just break it down in that way. But this is we are a community-based organization, and you know, we are centered around community building. And so however, whatever denomination of the 5 that you can do, whether it's $55 or multiples of that, or breaking down the $5.55 per person. But the pledge is for 55 because next year is our 55th year. So thank you.
Yeah.
Sante, thank you for that.
Sakeenh, last week we got hit again with the passing of one of the pillars of this festival, Salima, who was for some time the vendor coordinator, made a transition. Do you want to just say something about her involvement in the foundation of festival, and of course being the daughter of Mzee Moyo?
Yes. First, let me say that may she be remembered, and we honor her and remember her for the good that she's done. May the ancestors greet and welcome her with open arms, and may her spirit assume whatever form in whatever place it desires in the afterlife. And again, as we say in Kawaida, and I pledge to those that have passed, homage to you, beautiful and sacred spirit. May your spirit and you, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Let me come back to that for that.
Okay. All right. Sakeenh represents Salima. Salima represents that group of children of the festival who stepped up to take on responsibilities. And in her case, Baba Mzee was the original vendor coordinator. He had to hook up with all of these vendors around the city and brought them all together for our first festival. And he continued that. And then when he had some health challenges, his daughter took over and ran with it. And so we've been blessed to have her.
Yes, let me say that actually Salima was doing the vendor operations under the tutelage of her father for decades. So it wasn't as if she only stepped up then. In fact,
okay.
I think she had the reins long before that. And if you look at the first festival pictures, she's like 3-4 years old out at Tin Claver Place. So she's actually, like many of the Huru Sasa students that came up in the East family, she's a festival baby. You hear people, the kids, you hear the students say that, but they literally, they were born at festival, coming up through festival. So again, let me offer these sacred words and water and practicing the morality of remembrance to her. And that is homage to you, beautiful, black, and radiant spirits. You shall always be for us a glorious spirit in heaven and a continual powerful presence on earth. You are counted and honored as our sacred ancestor for Sister Salima. Your name shall endure as a monument, and the good you've done on earth shall never perish or pass away. Hotep, Ashe, Hetty. We hope again that she's greeted by the ancestors, that she rests in peace and joins her father and look down upon us and continue to guide us.
Thank you. As with each show, we want to do a little brief recap. And so I'm going to turn this back over to our producer to just show you some of what you missed or may remember from our last festival.
We're going to keep it moving, everybody. We have one more presentation. Sister Salima is going to make that presentation.
Yes, we continue to salute. We first started with our ancestor, and we still have a living legend. And we want to acknowledge this next teacher that was a teacher at Uhuru Sasa, who also was a principal for a while at Uhuru Sasa, and also continued on and started her own independent black school called Zikua. Okay, we're talking about greatness in the house. This was a teacher that was warm and kind and loving and found creative ways of teaching and made learning powerful for us. And some of her students have gone on to become great people. Okay? So, the Uhuru Sasa Shule Alumni Association honors the love and commitment of our Mwalimu, Mama Rashida who taught us so much love and uncompromising standards of excellence for your creative style of instruction and your warm presence.
African educators. Thank you so much for your attention and your time. We would like to close out this portion of our presentation with 7 Harambe. We're going to put our hands up high in the sky and we're going to pull together 7 times. Harambe means we all pull together. We pull together for the family, community, nation, and race. On the count of Chale 2, Chale 2, Harambe, 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 Harambe. Freedom now! Thank you!
Freedom now!
Yes, Salima Moyo Smith, Ibaye.
Ibaye.
So, Sakeenh, as we bring this segment to a close, you see that this cooking among men is sometimes thought to be kind of like unique. You know, they're chefs, but then at home, they don't do jack. Chris, is that your situation? Or do you cook at home also?
I do cook at home. I would say I cook about 35 to 40% of the time.
All right.
So it's not foreign to me.
And Sakeenh, what is it that you're going to be dropping on folks?
Turkey sauce for, pasta and eggplant parmesan.
All right, all right.
My eggplant parmesan is so known that they call it eggplant shabaka.
Whoa.
Okay?
That is great.
It
Okay.
has a reputation.
All right, we'll see. So listen, as we wind down, I've got to be mindful of what we've got to keep reminding all of our viewers that they need to do, Sakeenh.
We need to like, we need to comment, we need to subscribe, and please share with your community and your family.
Yeah. Sakeenh, I was mentioning, and I think you were on the show when I talked about it, we have always had a communications arm. You haven't been editor of Black News for a while. I've done several of the shows that appeared on either WWRL, WBAI, or what was the other one?
WBLS.
WBLS. And
Yes.
so we have to maintain that tradition of keeping the information out there, not only about festival, but the Pan-African perspective of what is taking place in the world.
For
Chris,
sure.
I want to thank you for joining us. Dr. Shabaka, as always, thanks. You all enjoy this experience. And till the next time, we want to thank you all and have a great event.
Yes.
Thank you. Sante Sana.
All right, Sakeenh. So, you said you can cook. Neither one of us may make it in for this event. Will you be up in New York for it?
The question is, can you cook, Baba?
Oh,
You questioning everybody.
It goes without
You
saying.
learn.
I make the world's best pancakes. That's the one thing I claim. I make the world's best pancake. Next time you're in town, I'm inviting you over.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. So listen, everyone, thank you for joining us again on another episode of Voices of Festival. Been joined by Sakeenh and Zinga Kinard. And please, again, spread this information. Spread the show. And of course, you know how great the information is that we provide. And if you need to contact us, have some show suggestions, or even questions, you can hit me up at Adeyemi, ADEYUMMI, at AOL.com. And yes, I still use AOL. Till the next time, you all, be loving, be blessed.
Okay. Peace.